Alright, here we go. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side.
I bet her
quickly
boyfriend
caught her.
actually apprehended her.
Oh. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Why the fuck would she mention her muffler at that moment?
Yeah.
You are a dumb shit. I just fucking hate her.
Yeah.
Calling me rookie over and over. I have prosecuted, I have defended 4 clients perfectly.
Successfully.
All hopeless cases, might I add. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. She is pathetic.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star.
Ugh.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks.
Note to self, Attorney Wright gets bitten by a snake.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Yeah, because those things are damn heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Here we go. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run. So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there. 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. You say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press for more details? Yeah.
Presser.
I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
Yeah, we know this.
So, you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car.
Car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there's a chain link fence in front of you?
In front of you?
Sorry, when they go to those things, I never know who's talking. I went over it, of course.
Amazing. The cough-up queen, lunch lady athlete, indeed. More like the ketchup queen. She caught up to the suspect.
Got it.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over that fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. How come Miss Sky didn't get away? When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard was her say the word muffler.
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was on her phone. Her phone? You mean this cell phone? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court does not see, mister.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone?
Indeed, the emergency cell phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to the good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Boobies! You're lucky you have boobies.
You're lucky you have boobies! She gave up trying to use the cell phone on the wall.
The
Just
phone
used
on
her
the
cell
wall?
phone. Okay. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen closely, rookies.
Now she's calling the fucking judge a rookie.
You were demoted to lunch lady.
How could she see if she was on that side of the thing?
Do you know how rarely a department demotes a detective to lunch lady?
Very rarely.
Down to lunch lady.
Rare.
That's like
Yeah.
worse than demoting them down to like, I can't think of something funny. Oh well. The chief
Just go try.
prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Alright. She then picked up the emergency phone and was on the wall, but was out of order.
I was gonna say janitor too.
So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. You can't see her pulling it out of her pocket.
I
You can't see her going to that telephone.
already called that.
I'm just restating for those maroons. They need to have it driven home, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of fucking idiots in there.
No.
What?
No.
People like it on the internet when you're mean to people.
No.
It's true.
I don't think they like it.
It's funny when people are mean to people.
He doesn't mean it.
What?
Oh, I'm sobbing.
If you guys have a problem with it, vote with your viewer count.
Oh boy.
What are you doing right there?
I don't know.
What is this that you're?
Harsher. This is like, we went to this play once where the fucking actor on stage was silent
all
for
weird.
5 minutes because he said that he wouldn't proceed until somebody in the audience got naked. This is like that fucking thing. We almost got naked.
It's a good thing I wasn't there.
That's my make my day face. It didn't go down a single person. They have just compounded that they enjoy being called maroons, fucking
You're
idiots.
such a jerk. A bunch of people are naked, so you can keep going.
I love you guys. It went
Shut
up!
up.
It went up in viewers! Alright, and during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
The chain link fence?
Oh, whoa.
Tits?
Ooh, this is looking trouble in paradise. When I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her
That took
doing this.
about 3 minutes, though.
What is this, Mr. Wright?
The chief prosecutor made the escape, but against, I guess we'll press this just for flavor.
Yum, 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 yum.
She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a
shut
plate of foie
up.
gras.
Creme fraiche. Ah, creme fraiche.
Creep, creep.
Creme fraiche.
La la la.
She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum?
There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime.
Could not have hit that.
But it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run over the other wall? She run the other way?
The other. Ah! The car entrance!
That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums.
Oh,
Excellent. More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few more before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
Not as sorry as I am.
But she didn't do it. You have to believe me.
Alright. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She gave up trying to use her phone on the wall and used her cell phone. The chief prosecutor made the escape and resisted. Alright, so is this what we're gonna present the map
yeah.
to show? Hey, we don't have X. Oh, there we go. Time to lay the smackdown. I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought that you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago. Wow. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Ooh.
Ahem. Let's look at these floor plans. You said you witnessed it from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What?
Rubble, 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 rubble.
Rabble, rabble. Order, order, what is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She is not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you would allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw. Okay, alright, so.
Where she saw
I'm not
it.
ready to dance yet, guys. I'm not quite. Okay.
Well, where she saw it.
You think she was somewhere else?
Yeah.
Or do you think? Well, look. So far in the testimony, we have suspected why the heck would the victim run that way and not that way if she was trying to get away. So that would be what she saw being wrong, if she indeed didn't run to that area. Where she saw it, which means
Also,
that,
what she saw would be like, did she actually see her going to that phone?
Then there's the order of the events.
I'm a little fuzzy on the order of the events because you were going back and forth. Like, sometimes you were going that way, but sometimes you were going that way.
I wish we could go back to her testimony again now about the events.
We got lots of
Yeah, I was just
exclamation
gonna
marks.
say that. We have 5.
Yeah, I guess we'll use one. I would just like to be MLG Pro and kind of get it right.
What are you thinking? What she saw?
Well, what's wrong with what she's been saying?
She couldn't have seen her try that phone.
Yeah, so it must be what she saw.
No, because she did actually see that. It's just that where she saw it from was different. Because I think she was on this side of the fence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, this doing this moment like kind of makes we have to assume she's telling the truth then. Like
that she was actually in
we're taking it for granted that this woman who's
and
lied
maybe
over
she
and
did
over.
Jump over.
Yeah, like we're assuming that what she saw is no matter the truth, no matter what, she must have been somewhere else. But
Sure, if you.
all right, no, I'll say where she saw it.
Okay.
She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it.
Pointless to lie, I see.
Well, I guess that's Phoenix just answered me. Pointless to lie. That's why we can assume that she's telling the truth. The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. Oh. Remember
what I
when they
said.
talked about... Yeah, that's what you said. I'm just
okay.
thinking, I just cued me in. What do you think her location was and why?
The security.
Yeah, they talked about that earlier. Go Beck. That's our Beck! A different location. Alright. Now, that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard points to one direction. The place from which Miss Star witnessed the crime is...
Yeah.
The
Security room. Wait.
What?
Well then, how did she witness the crime here?
Yeah.
Oh, this makes...
Because you can see everything from the security room. That's
She
only
can see,
6.
you can see over it?
That's only 6 feet high.
Oh, that's why?
little
Oh, okay.
thing.
But then how did she take the fucking photo behind the chain link with the chain link fence in front of it?
It's a good question. Maybe she didn't take the photo? That's a really good
I
question.
don't know.
This is the only place where she could have been.
The security room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second level so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. Oh, sorry.
But why there? There's many other places she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being a part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in Block A. This is such a prime opportunity, Phoenix. You could have said, the witness, being a lunch lady, could not park in Block A. The only place where she could have seen the crime was here at the back of the partition is here. I remember your testimony. You said, and I quote, you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security room, right? Yes? Well, Mrs. Starr, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables would be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr.
You are like the worst.
What have you been? What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty, is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, there's like a strike you was on.
Whatever is odd about it, we'll be back after the break to find out. Stay tuned, everybody.